broadcast.
Where, look.
Where is you? Hold on.
Over here.
Which color am I? Am I the white one or you? Oh, lag. Hi, Frank. What are you looking at? Wolf. Wolfo? Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be styled after, Fenrir. It's Norse mythology.
Is a goat a yak? Oh, it's a sheep. Sheep is a goat.
There's also a chicken that just died. Also,
I
chicken.
thought it was a yak.
Also, chicken actually looks like chicken. Like here. I'm gonna toss this to you. It looks like chicken meat.
And this bird looks like a hawk.
Okay, so I was the one who thought it was hawk. I don't know if y'all want to start a few broadcasts now. Yeah, I started mine up. If you guys want to start yours up.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So I'm gonna terraform this just so there's light inside this cave, because it's actually a strategy that I do. Okay. Oh, yo, hey, actually that's nice. I'm trying to mine coal with a sapling. Yeah, that's another reason why I like the texture pack in this, because usually I don't touch the flowers because they kind of look bland, but the flowers in this look so good. I love trying to use the flowers in this texture pack for decorative purposes. Like, this is why I got this texture pack, because not only is it Norse mythology and my ancestors were Vikings, but it just looks so beautiful of a texture pack. It's so nice. Do I not have sticks? I do not have sticks. I now have sticks. I now have torches. My inventory is already full of garbage. Fantastic. I am currently in the cave exploring. I'm being a little... Oh, hey, this actually leads...
I'm coming.
So this isn't actually a cave, but it actually leads to the coastline, which is interesting. Trying to get my way out of this cave real quick. I don't know if you want me to like announce what your guys' channels are, and you guys can like announce what mine is. I don't know. I haven't done a collab in forever, so I don't know how all this works. I kind of forget. I forgot how to do YouTube. Like I haven't. Okay. It is starting to become nighttime. I don't like that. Oh, some of the pigeons are raven. Not pigeons. Are some of the parrots are ravens. Interestingly enough. Okay, I'm gonna make another crafting. Nope, that's not a crafting table. That's a crafting table. Also, the furnaces in this texture pack look so cool. Okay, I am starting to expand our light barrier around our spawn point. I will leave, I don't know. I'm not sure how we want to do this. Also, there's a really cool detail. So when you punch things, it starts to make a Norse rune as it breaks. Which is kind of cool.
my god. Look at the chicken.
Yeah, it's a rooster.
Where's my sword though? I don't. Oh my god. The eggs on here. Look.
Like eggs?
The eggs on here. Look. Shit.
So your broadcast is started up? Okay, what about...
All three of us broadcasting right now?
I'm broadcasting. I don't know about Viper.
I don't have a sword. I don't know where my sword went.
I can get you a stone sword here in just a second. I'm just in my little cave. Oh, there goes some more gravel. Okay. You know, this cave is a little bumpkus, not gonna lie. This is a cave of lies. Okay, I will take a creeper to the face. Oh, that's an Enderman. Endermen look horrifying. That big skeletal monster over there is a Enderman. Wait, what's your skin, Viper? Oh, is that not Monica? What the heck's her name? I forget the one girl's.
From Sailor Moon.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be? It reminded me of the one girl with purple hair. That's kind of what I'm kind of off what you're up to. Okay, I made us all stone swords if I don't get murdered. Okay, so Viper, here's your stone sword. Fire, where are you? Here, I'll toss Viper her stone sword into her inventory. If you want to pick up your stone sword real quick.
Where is it?
Here, I'll toss you down one. I made us all stone swords. I do have quite a decent amount of stuff. Do you need food at all, Viper?
I got watermelon.
Okay. Fire, do you still need? Do you need food at all? Okay. Let me just pick up my crafting bench and get the charcoal out of the furnace, and then we can go off on an adventure.
So we have set a time. How long are we going to stream?
I usually stream for about an hour, just because YouTube, for streaming from YouTube to from PlayStation, you can only stream for about an hour, otherwise it starts losing video footage, or sometimes it starts to do an error. I mean, I'm willing to just keep streaming until we play. I'll just have to like end it and then start a new one every hour, just so it archives correctly.
Yes.
I have a question. How do you your streams on
Twitch, it automatically saves.
So it archives it automatically. Really?
After you're done streaming.
mine doesn't?
Oh god, I pissed off the Enderman. Oh no.
Because I streamed a lot and
I'm dead.
I had none of my streams.
It might be a setting you might be able to turn off. Vengeance will be mine. Vengeance is mine. I've killed the Enderman who had killed me. I'm gonna head off in this direction. We could explore since we can see each other on the map until we find a village. If you want to set up a village base. Oh, an Enderman killed you. I killed a Enderman. Ooh. There's an acacia forest. Acacia trees are my favorite trees, types of wood to use in Minecraft. Yeah, you might be able to see me on the map. I'm heading off in a random direction. I'm exploring. Okay. I also love the texture for the torches in this, because it actually looks like an actual torch. The only weird thing is it looks like it has metal on it, so it's just like, where's the metal coming from? From stick and coal. bunch more coal. Yes. If you put your map in your offhand, you guys might be able to come to where I am. That baby zombie just like up and vanished. Oh, that's because it went on the back of another zombie. That's a slut. Okay, I'm probably gonna convert some of these melons into melon seeds, just so we do have a few. Fire, if you want to come to where I am, I can just give you the last of my melons that I have, because I can just live off rotten flesh. That's kind of what I do. When you spend enough time in mine shafts, you learn that rotten flesh is your friend. Because I am a dwarf, and I diggy hole. There's only one thing I don't like about this texture pack, is that the icons on the map are kind of hard to understand. No, I'm just mining some coal right now. The quicker we can get some iron too, the quicker we might be able to start shearing sheep. We could just kill sheep for wool, but I think that was the last of this coal vein. Hi, Fran. Here, you can take melons and bread. There is actually a decent amount of coal in the area too, so I'm trying to harvest this coal before we move on to the next location. I might need to harvest some more cobblestone as well, just in case. I think they are sheep. So sheep look like goats. And I don't know what goats look like because I have not found a goat in this texture pack before. But I do know wolves are designed kind of like Fenrir, which is like a big giant wolf in Asgard. It's a long explanation, but it's a part of the Norse mythos. Ooh, I found a village! We can build a village base. Yeah, I found a village over here. It looks like it has a church, which means we'll have a brewing stand pretty early on, which is actually really good because... Ow. The sooner we can get the brewer, he can give us Eyes of Ender, we can go kill the Ender Dragon. If we're lucky, because sometimes the alchemist will have Eyes of Ender for sale. Also, pigs look like boar, which is really cool. I find it funny too is when you kill a pig, it gives you its head with an apple in its mouth. But when you cook it, it's a whole pig. Like it's just a whole roasted pig. So when you eat, so when you're eating pig, you're just eating like a whole pig, which is just like, how are you inhaling an entire pig? But no, there's some of the blocks in this. I think andesite is blue. I can't remember. I think I'm. Yeah, we got the view log. It's a Michael Jackson cow. Ow! Yeah, this is why I love this texture pack. Everything looks so freaking cool. Also, radishes look like actual radishes. Also, the villagers look really cool because they look like old, like, Norsemen, which is kind of cool. Oh my god, the golem's a troll. Or is it a troll or an ogre? I can't tell. It's one of those. He looks creepy though. He looks cool. Oh no, I think he might be a giant is what he's depicted as. But still really cool. I'm just gonna start placing torches around the village at random. just so we can make sure the zombies don't spawn in as much. I
This is like amazing. The villagers look kind of sketchy.
They look like that old guy you'd see at the back of a bar, just chilling.
Yeah, yeah. This brimstone looks pretty. I love the glass. Like the glass is amazing.
Oh, wait, you're just a basic villager? Really? The basic villagers? Huh, so wait, who has what job then? Are you a blacksmith then? No, you're a farmer.
My pickaxe broke, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I don't like the cleric. The cleric looks sketchy.
That's what I'm saying. The cleric looks sketchy.
Oh, but no, this...
Look how creepy.
So this is actually the one that we want, because this dude will give rotten flesh for emeralds, so if we start a mob grinder, this is the easiest way for us to get emeralds. Why does redstone dust look like either A, blood, or philosopher's stones?
Venus.
Ooh, that burning stand actually looks kind of cool. I'm not sure what to do. My ADHD brain is just going like at a million miles an hour right now.
I want a horse, y'all.
Ooh, oh, I found the armor smith. Ooh, and he actually starts off with an iron helmet too. That's actually really dope. Oh, if I had one more piece of coal, I could trade him for an emerald because I have some charcoal already.
I got coal.
The bed look weird, but like they look kind of funky.
Yeah, that was one thing I noticed is they look interesting because it's it's styled after like old beds where they use like fur pelts. Okay, I will do what I usually do. I'll probably start doing a mine shaft.
Ooh, you know what we could do? We could stay here and just
Build a base.
build around here and just like expand.
Yeah, that's what I was saying we could do. Because if we get a
Coal?
village base, there's the armor smith. Because if we can get the armor smith leveled up, we can get some diamond armor from him, so we don't have to use diamonds. So it's actually really good.
Where is he?
Oh, the fisherman just wants string for an emerald. I didn't know he had that trait because I've always got the.
I got string.
He needs what was it? 25 string for an emerald. 20 string for an emerald. Okay.
Oh, god damn.
This dude wants 15 coal for an emerald. I have like one coal off. Luckily, there's coal like right next to me.
I got 10.
I have some coal right here next to me as well, so I can get some coal.
Here, I'm gonna drop some.
Here, let me see if I have any stairs.
Okay. Let me see the coal that you have.
I have 4 string.
4 string. Okay.
Welcome.
Ooh, just enough to get 2. Okay. I guess I'm gonna be the trader. I guess. Who trades with all the villagers. I only have 6 string at the moment. Where did the armor smith go? Where are you? I feel a little I feel a little sus of the cleric. I feel like he's gonna just like take me in a back alley and offer me some drugs. Not gonna lie. So I feel a little sketched out trying to do trades with the cleric, honestly.
Okay, so I got all 3 of this bed. This is our house right here.
If you want, I can also try and build us a house.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the resources first.
Okay. I'm trying to find. God, trying to get down there sucks. What is up with this place? Okay, definitely gonna need to put some torches down here because this is gonna be a dangerous area for the villagers. Wait, what the heck? Are those carrots? Oh, they are carrots. Hello. Depending on what type of farmers we have, we might also be able to get infinite food. as well as really good emeralds. One of the best villagers to get is the Fletcher, because the Fletcher you can trade sticks in to get emeralds. So if we can get a fletching table, we can get a Fletcher. I shall start the process to making a mine shaft. Do I want to start it? I'm so glad there was water there because I just fell into a deep hole. I was just kind of running and jumping with like reckless abandonment for my own safety. I'm curious if I might have to build the mine shaft somewhat away because the mine shaft would go straight into a lake. Not lake, but the ocean. Let's see. Ooh, hey, yo. Probably should have set my spawn point before coming down here. But, either way, I might die. At least it's not too hard. Holy shit.
What?
I don't need to terraform a mine shaft. There is a big, massive cave where I am. Like, I've only seen a cave this big one other time. Ow, where's the skeleton shooting me from? I don't know. I'm going away from you, stinky. Oh man, I'm probably gonna have to terraform into this cave, because trying to get into and out of here is gonna be a pain. Because usually I like terraforming into the caves, just because terraforming into a cave is much easier. Because it makes it to where you have ease of access in and out, just in case of danger. It also allows you to get a bunch of building resources, so I can basically be like the gatherer for resources if you guys want me to be. Man, there's even another cave system right here that's at surface level. With a lot of spiders, apparently.
Ow.
Ow. I have a spider trying to jump at me and kill me. I also find it funny, because the way I play Minecraft, I can make any professional Minecraft player cringe by the fact that I just eat rotten flesh willingly.
Damn it! Wait, can someone teleport me?
Oh, did you die?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I have cheats enabled. I mean, I do, but I'm not sure if I have teleportation enabled. I can check. Let me get somewhere safe real quick. So it's going to be slash TP I think I did this command correctly, maybe. Yep, there we go.
There we go. Thank you.
I had to get very familiar with commands when I was trying to help someone do something creative. So this is the cave that I found, by the way, Viper. Like, it is massive.
Yeah, I tried going down there and then
It
didn't so well.
Yeah, it's just like, going down there, it's just like, yeah. Maybe later.
I'm gonna set a spawn point.
Okay. I'm gonna do what I do best, which is just terraform. Because I am a dwarf and I dig a hole. If you give me enough time, cobblestone will no longer be an issue.
I don't have one.
Wow, that is a lot of mobs. I promise I set this to easy. I don't know why there's so many mobs everywhere. Uh-oh. My sword's gone.
Here you go. Oh.
Okay, slash set world. Are you serious, Spider? I'm trying to change the world spawn, damn you.
Yeah.
Slash set. Another spider's coming to kill me. I don't think so. I think they're just using baking. Okay, I'm gonna try doing this for the 5th time. Slash set world spawn. There we go. So even without us sleeping in a bed, the spawn point for if you die is now set near the village where I'm mining. So we don't have to worry about sleeping in a bed at all, because I just set the spawn point nearby the village. Thank God I changed the world spawn, because I almost just fell to my death. I was just digging with reckless abandonment. Okay, bollocks.
Squidward. I didn't mean to. Too much work.
Do you guys want me to head back to the village so we can change it today? Actually, here, I can just probably do this. Slash. For anyone who will be watching this later, this is not going to be like an official serious YouTube series. No, it's going to be serious, not a serious Minecraft world, as you can guess, as we have commands and other stuff. It's going to be more of a chill Minecraft world. Just a bunch of people doing a heckin' Minecraft. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. You got seeds from a spider?
Yeah.
Maybe you punched like a plant near the spider? I'm not sure. It's weird. Okay, I do have 30 coal that I can give to the one dude. How much string do y'all have?
I have 3. I'm trying to kill spiders.
None.
I can't
Okay.
find any.
Where's the blacksmith?
The armor smith? I have no idea where he is.
Or do we have a furnace?
I have a furnace on me, yes.
It's inside the house.
Which one is the house? Ah, this one, okay. Okay. I'll have 2 furnaces in here. Okay. Then I'm just gonna deposit my resources into this chest that I have that we can use for trades. Another thing we could do is we can probably farm cactuses to make a cactus barrier around the village. Okay, here, let me do this real quick.
I don't know where
I am not quite sure.
Oh, I found the furnace.
Right there, I put this one, so I put up.
Yeah, I put my other one up. I think I found him. Nope, that's the fisherman. I hope he didn't die. I mean, another villager could just take his place anyway, but... Still.
Did he really?
Yeah, if you have enough villagers in your village, as long as too many of them didn't die that night, we can breed villagers and just have them make more. But the only issue is I think a lot of them died last night.
Yeah.
Kinda hoping they didn't, because if we have a village without villagers, we're kinda screwed. I mean, we can repopulate the village with just 2 villagers, but it's just a pain. It takes a while.
What is the gunpowder? Like, what do we use gunpowder for?
TNT.
Fireworks.
And fireworks. I'm just gonna do this because I don't know where the heck the other villagers are.
any stone, only cobble.
So you gotta smelt cobblestone in a furnace.
Oh.
What is this?
There we go.
Andesite.
There we go. This will just make life easier. I'm just gonna yeet that down there. Unless we're just gonna yeet the dirt down there as well. So. We now have villagers again.
How'd you do that?
I just did slash give villager spawn eggs. Makes life easier. I didn't want to have to find 2 villagers and try and breed them together. It's too much of a hassle. I may have also spawned a few too many, but too many is never a bad thing.
Okay. So I haven't played Minecraft in a very long time, so I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to be doing.
Mining and crafting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And depending on how you have your crafting menu set up, you can also have it where it'll just tell you what you can and cannot craft. Depending on what you're trying to craft, I can probably tell you how you craft it. I know a lot of different recipes.
So I think I'm gonna like get a lot of wood. I'm gonna do another.
What's more copper? I hate copper. Copper is the most useless thing ever. Like, if they added the copper golem to Minecraft, copper would have had a purpose, but currently it does not. I know you can make the lightning rod, I'm pretty sure the lightning rod can be used in, like, redstone engineering, but it's like,
Yeah.
no. I'm good. Because it's very situational, because it's like a type of redstone that only works during a storm. I mean, I guess technically speaking you could, in theory, make a redstone device that tells you if it's raining or not when you're in your mines. So it's like it'll hit a lightning rod and send an electrical current down into your mine that'll shine lights. There's cobblestone in the chest.
Oh. I put it in the furnace too.
I can get more cobblestone, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to just do some terraforming at the moment.
Oh, fuck.
What? Also, if we make a mob grinder, it can also decrease. Oh, it's a better picture. I think I may have bit off more than I can chew for this terraforming project, like I did my last terraforming project in another world. Why do I always do this to myself? I always go for these like grandiose, massive projects, which is like way more than I can do on my own. Every time.
I don't have work tomorrow.
So then me and Viper can probably continue this world a little bit to try and get some more stuff done.
Just playing video games. Okay. Nothing. Bro, what the fuck?
Sneaky zombies. I mean, if I collect enough dirt, I can probably make a mob grinder. There's one way I could do it, because I don't have a water bucket at the moment. I need iron. But there might be a way I can make a mob grinder out of the ocean to save me on resources and time. It's just gonna be very weird and janky to do it, but if I get it to work, then we can have a mob grinder near the ocean. I'm gonna be honest, this terraforming is getting me nowhere to stone. I'm still stuck on a dirt layer. The only advantage that I see out of this is the fact that I am getting a lot of resources to build a mob grinder. That's gonna be interesting. There we go. How am I still on a dirt layer? I've dug pretty deep into this. I'm getting mixed signals from this terraforming that I'm doing. Because the advantage of me trying to terraform the surface is that eventually I'll terraform a way for us to get into the mine shaft that's below the village very easily. As well as having a lot of sunlight down there. Terraforming just takes forever.
Well, I'm stuck.
Where are you stuck at?
Also.
Do you not have like a pickaxe or anything?
That sounds like a you problem.
Here, let me see. Where are you?
Actually, yeah, I'm not mine.
That's Viper. Are you in the cave or village? Let's see. What's your coordinates?
Ah!
I'm kind of moving around right now, so I'm doing it.
Like, what's your middle coordinate? That'll probably be a big indicator to let me know.
54.
Wait, you're at a coordinate of 54. So that means you're pretty high up in the cave then. So you're not down low into the cave, you're up higher. I thought I saw your name tag for a second there, but I think I was wrong. So wait. I found some iron. I also found some more coal. I'm kinda confused. How are you at a depth of 54, but... Are you able to get yourself on step? Okay. I've gathered more coal. I do have some iron now, so I can make myself a bucket so we can start making a mob grinder. Which would be very big advantage for us. Because then we don't have to search for as much silk. If we can actually make the fletching table, we can probably have someone who becomes a what are they called? A lumberjack, and just basically gets a whole bunch of wood to make sticks. As the Fletcher will trade sticks for emeralds. Okay. What is my count? Okay, so I have 6 iron.
Damn it.
Hey y'all.
What? Oh, hello.
Hello. Oh, someone put cooked mutton the cooking spot.
Yeah, that's mine.
Brain is not working.
I got, slime.
The stone that you put in the furnace is finally fully cooked.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go trade with the armor smith real quick to level him up a little bit. But I just realized they actually have hands in this. They're not like having their hands stuck together. Where's the armor smith? I don't remember. So this is the villager. Oh, this dude will actually do carrots for emeralds. Hold up.
Okay, so I got more cobblestone.
Nice too.
Yes. Which one? Yes.
This is probably gonna be a big mistake, but if I can grow more carrots, since there's a villager that trades carrots instead of beets for radishes. Where's that dude at? Wait, radishes? The beetroot. Okay. I just keep calling them radishes all the time. Honestly.
Sometimes I'll call them my
Where would the armor smith be? Oh, there's a shepherd that we can get, which wants wool. Which is interesting, because I didn't know that you could get someone called a shepherd. Where's the armor smith? Is it these villagers down here to trade the beetroot? Yes.
I burned people.
I'm eating literally anything I can at the moment just to get my hunger back up. Okay, well there's the armor smith's bench. Where is the armor smith? I'm very confused. I think this dude's the armor smith up here, but I'm not entirely sure either. Yes. Okay, so armor smiths are the dudes with the red hair. Got it.
You could just fuck off.
An alchemist looks like a drug dealer you'd find in a back alley.
Oh, let's build the base of the health.
I found pumpkin, so I'm getting it.
Pumpkin. Okay, did my iron finish smelting? Yes, it did. I can now make me a bucket.
I found bees.
Bees.
These nuts. Sorry.
I should probably make shears because we do have fireworks stock.
He has my favorite place.
There we go. Okay. There's one iron ingot in the chest. I'm also putting shears in that chest if anyone wants to try and harvest wool at all. I'm trying to think of anything else.
I got 5 emeralds.
Nice.
Nice.
I have 5 emeralds put into the chest. I have so much stuff in my inventory. Okay. I'm gonna start the process to making a mob grinder. Now that I have a bucket. It's the fuck it bucket.
Hey, you.
Hey. Did I mean to put dirt there? I'm gonna put it one more up. I still want to make it high enough to where the mobs almost die, but not fully die, so we can kill them all when we want to. Okay. I've started process on the mob grinder. What's up? Okay, that's Carl, do we have any pizza rolls?
No.
Darn. Figured I'd ask.
Nice try.
I was gonna ask, do you want to make me and you some, since I don't think you've eaten yet either?
Only thing I've eaten was the mac and cheese.
I forgot you live with Carl.
Yeah.
Carl.
Would you be willing to fix me something to eat while I'm streaming? Carl, would you be willing to fix me something to eat while I'm streaming? You don't have to if you don't want to. He's gonna let me starve! why don't you just make us both something to eat? Well, I'm hungry and I haven't eaten yet.
I'm hungry, I'm probably.
I will kill you in your sleep. I don't think my measurements are right on this build. Something's off. Four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this has to be 2. 6, 7, 8. Yep, I figured it was about as much. It's 2, it's 1 too long. I'm being driven insane.
Outlaw City into the store real quick.
There's a spoder by me. Also, a lot of the villagers are dying. I hope that wasn't the armor that we just gave coal for emeralds to.
Yeah, I might just cook me something real quick since Outlaw went to.
Make us both something, please.
Jesus Christ.
Make us a mountain sandwich.
Yeah, no, that's probably gonna make me more angry.
Okay, then make us enough for 2, please. Thank you. 2 box.
One box could feed 2 people.
Did you not see how much I ate that one time?
That was yesterday.
I am hungry. Me and Carl and the rest of his family went to an all-you-can-eat buffet yesterday, and they finally realized how much I can actually eat. There's also one advantage too. I have apparently killed my taste buds from doing the one-chip challenge. So I make a joke now that if I ever date a girl, if she's a bad cook, at least it'll still taste good to me. Cause I ain't got any taste buds really left.
How do I get iron?
How do you get iron? Do you mine the iron, or?
God dang it.
Iron ore will be kind of the same color as gravel, if that makes sense. But it'll look like coal ore as well, but it'll be like iron colors. I have to show you some iron ore to see what I'm talking about. I probably should have gotten water before coming up here, but eh. Okay. I've now almost completely finished the first step to a mob grinder. This is gonna be the worst looking mob grinder I've ever made. Okay, that's a lie, but then, eh. I've made one out of a random assortment of blocks before. So what are you doing, Viper?
Just walking around.
I would honestly love if Minecraft had like a proximity chat. Welcome, Book. I need to. I got one viewer, but they're gone. Okay, I need to go terraform more of the ground.
No.
Well, if enough people do Minecraft Vikings as a title to a stream, eventually we'll get enough people to start looking at it. It's just kind of one of those things where if you get enough people to do it, then people will start getting around to seeing it. Pretty much. To be fair, Minecraft's more popular to stream on Twitch than it is YouTube. But that's also because a lot more stuff is more popular to stream on Twitch than it is YouTube. How many followers do you have on your Twitch? 5?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
What you stream on Twitch or
YouTube.
YouTube? How many followers do you have on YouTube?
Like 200. I've been doing YouTube for like 6 years. So it's not insane numbers by any means for someone who's been doing YouTube for as long as I have.
Man, I've always wanted to do my first publicity on YouTube.
I do too. I think that's pretty much everyone's dream, but the only issue is, it's like... So I've watched enough VTubers to understand exactly what you have to do, so... If you're a Twitch streamer, if you can archive your videos, the best thing to do is have someone who can take your archived videos, edit them down into a YouTube video for you. If you could somehow figure out how to get your Twitch streams archived, I could actually do the editing for you. As I do know how to do video editing. It's not going to be top of the line video editing because I'd have to edit it all on my phone. But I have done video editing for a gotcha tuber before. I do not. I have like a fish, but it's raw. I've actually been kind of running around with no food for the most part. I've just been basically getting what I could. Oh my gosh. Have I finally dug deep enough through the dirt that I can finally start digging up cobblestone? I think I have. My terraforming has finally paid off. It took so long for this to pay off, but it's finally paid off. I can now start mining cobblestone in this terraforming valley that I'm making. And there's still more dirt underneath all this other dirt. God dang it. Gosh heckin' darn it, man. But now, like, I would love to get, like, a bunch, because that's another thing, too, is another way to get seen more frequently is collaborations, because that's kind of how, like, Corp Husband blew up real quickly, was because, I think it was, he started blowing up when he started doing Among Us with PewDiePie, because one of his friends who's a streamer is like, hey, do you want to come join us in this game Among Us? PewDiePie will be there and a whole bunch of other YouTubers, and of course we all know the story. Corpse Husband became like one of the top viewed YouTubers for like a long while. I actually really like his... Yeah, he did die out, but it's only because people were trying to figure out his health issues. People were trying to figure out what his face is, and I've actually started listening to his music and seen interviews with Corpse Husband, so I can actually understand why he stopped. It's kind of a whole list of issues. There apparently was a bunch of people trying to figure out what he looks like, and he doesn't want people to know what he looks like, because when I've seen interviews, it's like he just looks like a normal dude. Everyone's expecting him to either A, disfigured, or he's gonna be super hot, or these things, but it's like, he's even said that he looks like a normal dude, and he actually hates his existence as well a little bit. Like, he's in one of his songs, he actually sings where he was just like, I seen in a video where he, no joke, spent 7 days drinking alcohol non-stop in VR chat. And he spent 7 days just drinking and staying in VR chat. So it's like he goes through a lot of mental health issues, and it's kind of something a lot of people don't realize. Yeah, it's like
He has
corpse.
the same condition that I have called GERD, gastrointestinal reflux disease.
Yeah, that's what caused his voice to be deeper, from what I understand, is like it damaged his vocal cords or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, listen to all of his songs, like actually getting to know him as a person, because I was someone who's kind of like, I wasn't too interested in him. But as I get more to look into him, it's like, holy shit, we're kind of similar in a way. Not like medical-wise, but mentally-wise. Like all the stuff that he thinks about, because like he doesn't like the idea of being recognized, so he kind of like isolates and stuff like that. It's kind of why also whenever I leave a house, I bring a mask, I bring my big jacket, I wear, you know, it's like I stick out like a sore thumb, but if I took all those clothes off, you would not be able to identify me, none whatsoever. It's like, I'm recognizable because of the clothes I wear, but if you take away those clothes that I'm wearing, you would not be able to recognize me at all. Same for that, I usually tend to grow out my hair really long, and then when I'm ready for change, or I just want to like kind of quote-unquote disappear, I'll cut my hair, because I usually let my hair grow to like about 4 or 5 inches long. So when I cut it, you cannot physically recognize me. Like, my hair's like getting kind of long. It's like an inch long at this point. And I was like, that's kind of what made me click with Corpse Husband, was like the more of the mental health side of him. I know a lot of people kind of like Corpse Husband because of his voice, and I can kind of see why. I actually watched a streamer's reaction, and this one streamer was gay, and needless to say, he couldn't focus none whatsoever because of Corpse's voice. He's even said, like, not gonna lie, like, he even calls him, like, Deep Daddy, is what he calls him. And it's like, what the?
You're talking about Corpse and what the other people's name, right?
I don't know what this one streamer's name is, but I know that he's gay. That much I do know. But like, he was so infatuated with Corpse. What's even crazier too is my cousin actually has a voice just as deep as Corpse, but he just has a natural deep voice. Like, my cousin's voice is super deep. Like, his voice is just like Corpse's, but he doesn't have like the whole gastral thing. It's just because he's done so many different drugs and things like that, and he parties hard and stuff like that. So his voice has just been kind of fucked. Like, his voice, it's either just as deep as Corpse or maybe even deeper. I'm not entirely sure, but my cousin's voice is deep. Like, that's another thing that I think why Corpse is such a good imposter when he plays Among Us, is because his voice is kind of one of those voices that, like, demands, like, attention. Not really attention, but, what's the wording? It has, like, a presence about it, if that makes sense. Where it's kind of like you want to listen. I love how everyone loves Corpse's voice. Like, I remember some of the girl streamers, they're like, is it wrong that it feels like his voice is touching me? It's like, that's such an interesting description. But no, I love his music. Like, I have a whole playlist of just his music alone. Like, I want to actually question, like, ask him, like, honestly, like, some of the stuff that he sings about in his songs, I've dealt with myself, and I want to ask him what it's like. Because some of it still affects me to this day, and I just want to ask him, like, straight up, it's like, how the fuck have you, like, how do you keep going?
Well, yeah.
Because, like, I've seen him, too, like, talk about certain things, and it's just like, dude, like, I've been there. Like, I know that feeling. Like, I remember, one of his songs, I believe he was talking about how he punched a mirror one time, because he actually, like, straight up just, like, punched a mirror and shattered it, because he just hated seeing his reflection, and I've been there before, like, I've almost punched a mirror before one time, so I'm just sick and tired of seeing myself. Because it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you don't like what you see in the mirror, so you just rather, I guess, attack what you see, I don't know. I think everyone just has some reason why they click with Corpse. Like, I've even seen the thing too, like, he was trying to prove a point, right? Where anyone on the internet will hate anything just because it's popular, and he did a tweet where it was just him breathing, and everyone was just like, oh, he's trying to breathe sexually, or da-da-da. It's just like, he's just breathing. And everyone lost their mind. They were either A, trying to hate on it, or B, getting wet over it, and it's just like, I get it, he got Steve's voice, but at the end of the day, he's still a person. What? Oh, what? Oh. Coming. Yesums. I'm here. Oh. Looks. Oh, I can't trade while you're in the thingy. There's 10 emeralds in here. Let me see. Is he sleeping in the bed? Yes. Donk and Flonk. I have bought 2 helmets. I'm gonna let you two have the helmets. I don't know if y'all have a helmet yet. But I also haven't died yet. Viper, come here. Viper. Here, take this. Hello? I don't think she notices me. Viper! Hello? She'll notice it in her inventory eventually, I guess. I don't know. Is Viper muted or something? Not quite sure. I think I've torched up the area pretty well. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have the boobs for that. Swearing can make you live more. I mean, to be fair, there's other articles that state that swearing actually relieves anger and stress, so technically, yes. Because stress is something that can make you have a shorter lifespan. Yes, that is the thing. Yes, I've been there. I've been close. Because, so, when you die of a broken heart, it's actually a complete explanation as to why. I've kind of felt that what it is your mental health just kind of takes a full-on collapse and your body just kind of wants to shut down completely. I have been there. Not a fun experience. What are you trying to do? Do you not have sticks in your inventory? Do you have cobblestone or wood? I can't think as to why. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh yeah, to make stone tools, you use cobblestone. Yeah, so you use stone for like a stone cutter, I think is what it is. Yeah, I know you use smooth stone for certain things. But now, I don't know why, but people like to hurt the kid there, and I don't understand why. Like, my first ex cheated on me. My second ex was verbally abusive to the extent to where I wound up being, like, emotionally and mentally just permanently damaged for a long while. Like, I mean, I was so broken to the point where it's like I would blame myself for literally anything, because any single time anything bad happened, she would always blame me, even if it wasn't my fault. So it's kind of one of those things where I just, for a short while, I guess more than a short while, I just kind of got to the point where like I just accepted that everything was my fault, which is not healthy by any means. But that's just kind of like what that relationship was. Then my my third ex, she was a rich bitch and treated me badly because I was poor. Still am poor. Always will be. Until I can actually get my business off the ground, or actually get people to want, or I can get someone who can help me design my outfits. But that's neither here nor there. But my fourth ex, I think I already explained to you what happened with that one. She kind of just lied, cheated, and told me that's like, hey, if you move down to here, I will be with you. And that was just a straight, bold-faced lie. Everyone heard the kidder, and I don't know why. Because all I want to do is give love and cuddles. Right? So, she a hoe. Yummy. There's cobblestone. Too scared. You know me. What? It's like, no shit, that's the point. Look, that's the point. You're gonna come here and you're gonna get an ass whooping and you're gonna shut the fuck up. Like, that's the point of this. Yeah, I can understand why. You know, me, like, I have like one flaw, and I don't know if girls would think this would be a bad thing or a good thing, but one of my biggest triggers to send me like a blood-filled rage is, like, I'm fine if it's like a girl's king for like them to be hit or spanked or anything like that, or like choked, but it's just like me, if I see another guy doing that to a girl, it's one thing that's like, especially if it's not something she wants, oh, that guy better pray to God he can run faster than me, because I will put him in a fucking shallow grave faster than he can say I'm sorry. Cause that is just one thing that is just like completely unacceptable to me. Is just like hurting a girl without warrants, cause it's just something you don't do. Okay, I'm gonna start. So I am starting to try and organize the chests for us. So I'm trying to make these as vague as possible, just so we can also put a bunch of stuff in these. So there's gonna be like, because when you hit L2 on it, oh shit. Hopefully you didn't piss off. Yeah, so there's gonna be mob loot. So like wood, crops, other stuff. This one's gonna be labeled as mine. So anything you have to dig up, like dirt. Stuff, and it's just gonna be miscellaneous. So like all the seeds, saplings, other things like that, we can go and plant. Wood, you know, essentially stuff you get from plant. And then for the mine, anything that you dig up will basically go into there. You know, I mean, it's self-explanatory. Wood goes in. Anything plant related goes in plant. Anything that you mine up or dig up would go in like the other one. As my brain decides to just completely stop working. Because there's a lot of, because we can organize quite a lot just by this alone. There we go. So I've got all the seeds, wood, and other stuff like that. I'm gonna start organizing, putting mob loot in there. So like bones, arrows, feathers, gunpowder, types of food and stuff like that. There's a slime ball. Oh, someone found the villager eggs that I tossed down into the cave. I was hoping those would have despawned before someone found those. I guess that was wrong. Trying to think. And then the bottom right is just gonna be miscellaneous items, like stuff that don't correspond to anything. This organization system works, right? Sort of, kinda. Villager, get out of my face before I smack you. No. Okay. Trying to think. Some might say thinking for me is a mistake, but I say nay. Carl left the room to go cook something, and he hasn't come back in like 30 minutes. So I don't know, it takes him forever to cook something. I want to know too. I'm hungry. Oh hey, they made llama's reindeer. It's a reindeer. It's a reindeer with a really long neck. At least I think it's a reindeer. I think it's supposed to be a reindeer. I'm not entirely sure either. Reindeer sounds about right. I do need to just finish the final touches on this mob grinder, so we don't have to like go out and farm for mob loot. So once this thing's done, we can basically just use this to farm mobs. We can make it either AFK or use it for an XP farm as well, depending on what you want to do. Because some mobs have less health than others. That's just given. But what I do is to make an AFK and manual farm, is I'll dig one hole deeper in the mob grinder than other parts. So it's like 3 out of the 4 blocks they'll land on will let them fall to their death. Or no, 3 out of 4 won't let them fall to their death, while 1 of them will let them fall to their death. So that way you can kill mobs manually out of 3 of the blocks, and then the 1 block if they fall down it. Because they can actually, sometimes I've seen them land on the 3 blocks and then just walk off into the deeper hole and fall to their death. I've had mobs do that before, or you can like punch them into the hole. And it's... What? I have no idea. Like, she's still playing. She just has herself muted, I think? Yeah, she has herself muted. Oh, my Minecraft is breaking. Minecraft did not like the fact that I went to the parties section. She might be talking to someone or something of the other. Not entirely sure. I do hope she's okay, though. But me personally, I always see a lot of people sometimes too, to where it's like all they care about is sexual stuff, and it's like me being a nervous bean. Any single time any of my exes have ever done anything sexual in a video call, I completely fucking freak out and panic because my brain does not work like that. Like, I can make sexual jokes all day, but when anything actual sexual happens, my entire brain just melts. Like, I am very pure and innocent, and I know that's something some girls actually like, because they like the idea of just corrupting the innocence out of some people.
It's so true, I'm telling you, it's so true.
Which is just like, how can I not find the right girl? I am pure, I'm innocent, I like cuddles, I like, you know, it's like, I'm the best of everything. Like, I'm trans, so I can be both boy, girl, they could dress me however they wanted. Like, I'm the best of everything. I got the best of all aspects of being with someone. Like, I can be anything they want me to be. I'm like a Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
I went to Build-A-Bear and I was like Toothless.
You got Toothless? Wait, they have Toothless at Build-A-Bear? How the fuck? Toothless is dragon, not bear. What has changed at Build-A-Bear? Build-A-Bear, you've changed. You've changed, Build-A-Bear.
Like, he came with wings, he came with the saddle,
Mm.
but I couldn't find pickup.
Come on. Trying to complete the set.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But no, that's the one thing I went.
You don't know how many times I have seen
Mm.
the movies
I
in the episodes.
Can we just agree the first movie does not age well? Like, still amazing story, but God, Hiccup does not look pretty in the first movie.
No, but oh my god, just wait till the other movies come
Yeah,
out.
the second movie, and yeah, the second movie he looks good. I think in the last movie he actually looks the best. Like, apparently there's a cartoon. I've seen all of them. Apparently there's a cartoon that's based around his kids, and I have not seen it.
So there's one for like Christmas, and then one for like Snuggle Tug, Snuggle Tug, what it's called. You know what it is, right?
I think I don't check my. That's like their Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
And then I think that's the only one.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked that they didn't use a whole lot of Norse.
There's one, like, about like the dinosaurs.
Really? Basically dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. My aunt fantasize about like I really wish dragons were real.
I just got a text from my Metro. I would like dragons to be real, honestly, because yeah. I'm honestly morbidly petrified of heights, but I would just like to snuggle with a dragon. I have a... So, everyone has a thing for certain kind of monsters, or from mythos. Mine is a Lamia. My favorite monster girl is Lamia. And I found it's basically a woman with the lower half of a snake. And I found a VTuber recently called Vexoria the Sun Eater, and she has melted my brain. She has big booba, and she is mommy dommy energy all the way. She actually, her husband is a YouTuber as well. I don't think he's a VTuber, but I know he is a YouTuber, and she has kids as well. So that she calls him Little Snick. She has a son and a daughter. Yeah, and so she has like pure mommy dom energy. And so when her fans fuck with her so much too. And so she has so many different clips. And when she came back from taking a break, the first thing she hears when she fucking starts up her stream is her fans using an auto-tuned voice clip of her. And the voice clip was just like, shove your hand up my asshole. It's like, that's the first thing her fans say to her, essentially, when she starts her stream. It's just like, oh my god. Like, her fans mess with her so much. Like, she also dealt with breast cancer as well, so it's like, she's definitely, yeah, so she was like, I find it funny too, she was still streaming too when she was dealing with it, which is even more impressive. And so, something she did was, when she was doing VTuber stuff, she actually had a radiation symbol on her stomach once she was going through breast cancer, which is actually kind of interesting, because they basically blast you with radiation, so she was... Nice! It's like whenever you... You got dirt for me? Yeah, it's like, sometimes when you talk about people watching your streams, I feel like they just leave, and it's just like, ah, we've been noticed, run! We've been noticed. Yeah, I think the most views I've ever gotten in a video, I'm pretty sure they were actual nobodies, like, I think they were all bots, was like 64 people at once, but none of them would ever, but none of them said a word once. Oh, hey, this zombie just turned into a drown before my very eyes. I was not expecting that. What is Viper doing? I'm curious.
I don't know what Viper's doing.
She's doing Viper things. But now, one of the main things that I like a lot is like compression and being squeezed. I love being squeezed, which is also why I really like Lamia. Because, granted, I'm pretty sure if I dated a Lamia in real life, I would die. Because Lamia take...
So much dirt. Why didn't you get more dirt?
I'm basically trying to terraform at the moment. What I'm doing. I was using the dirt to make the mob grinder, but so Lamia do exactly what snakes do when they're with their mate. So when a snake love each other, they'll coil around each other extremely tightly. There is an issue with that if you are a human. That the female Lamia might actually crush you to death.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and Lamia have enough strength to bend steel in their tails, depending on which species of Lamia, of course. But hey, if I have death by snuggles, so be it. Okay, I will die happy being snuggled up by my snack waifu. It'll just be death by snoo snoo.
Oh, the second person has saved. I'm excited.
Huzzah! You know, honestly, I would love to, like... I've seen this too, where sometimes VTubers will start actually dating each other. And, like, I would honestly like to date someone who's a VTuber or, like, wants to be a VTuber, because it's like, I also want to be a VTuber. We could be a VTuber couple. It's amazing. Also, I strongly...
Cut out there for a second. Hold on a minute.
But honestly, there's this one YouTuber, little VTuber, I guess, that got me into wanting to really be a VTuber even more, was Iron Mouse. I never really watched Iron Mouse until I learned that she deals with, like, sicknesses and stuff like that. That makes it impossible for her to leave the house, which is sad. But, like, there's a lot of VTubers. There's also another VTuber that I kind of want to style myself after. Not, like, design-wise, but, like, how she does her stuff. So she really doesn't want people to know what she sounds like or even looks like. So she uses a speech to text to speech thing, so she sounds like a robot when she speaks. But no one knows what she sounds like or what she looks like, which I think is really cool because it gives her another level of privacy that other VTubers don't, because some VTubers can be recognized by their voice. As we all know, Corpse is very recognizable for his voice, so it's kind of like she really does not want to be noticed. So I can respect that. Like, she doesn't want to be noticed, she doesn't want to be recognized.
I feel like that's Corpse's real voice.
It is his real voice, and that's the sad part, is that he can't... Yes, that is actually his real voice, because he's damaged his vocal cords so badly, that's how he sounds. Like, my cousin's voice sounds just like his, but he doesn't have the medical condition. But my cousin's voice sounds like that because of all the drugs he's done and stuff like that, and all the alcohol and partying hard that he did. He was basically a frat boy without going to college. Like, he was that dude who would show up to a party, and you're like, yo, dude, try this drug, try this one. It's like, alright, give me them all, man, let's fucking party. That was my cousin. He's a hippie. So my cousin, man. Yeah, so, my cousins, I should say, one of my cousins does dope, which fucks with his head. My cousin doesn't do stuff that he knows he can't handle, my other cousin, thankfully. But my other cousin, he does not. He was the dumbass who... Yeah. Oh no. You could try getting a green card and smoke weed, which would definitely help with anxiety. Right. I mean, well, marijuana doesn't affect the heart. Tobacco does affect the heart, but marijuana shouldn't. You'd also probably have to just talk to doctors about medical marijuana if it would affect your heart or not. Because I know some people can actually be caused anxiety by smoking weed. Like my cousin. One of my cousins, he can't smoke weed because it gives him stress and anxiety and starts making him freak out, but it also can be caused by all the other drugs that he does. But as you can guess, my family is not exactly clean. My grandpa would tell me stories of how when my mom was young, with her sister, and her brother, I don't know if I think her brother was alive at the time. I don't think it was her sister was alive at the time, because I think her sister's the youngest, but he told me stories how he had 2 beanbag chairs in the back of his van. He was a hippie, back in like 60s, 70s, maybe earlier, don't know. He would just throw them on a beanbag chair in the back of his van and drive around with my grandma. Just getting stoned and stuff like that. It's just like, I find it so stupid too, because my grandma, I guess probably may have done drugs when she was younger, but now it's just like she's a hypocrite to it. It's just like, bitch, I guarantee you did drugs. And she's like, oh, well, smoking weed makes you stupider. It's like, no, it doesn't. There's no harm to it. If anything, certain strains can actually heighten focus and make you more focused and less stressed. What? Food. Hot bowl. Macaroni. Without the chicken strips. Macaroni. I had to get more wood because that was a lot of wood. Well, I need to start regrowing trees.
Let me know when you guys are done with your mission.
Nautilus shell. Why does it actually look like a nautilus shell? Don't know.
I can't.
I have a really funny story of what my cousins did. Like, I got so shit-faced wasted that I eventually went up to my room. I love how I hear, oh my god, there's a skeleton and there's lightning. So, my cousins got me so shit-faced wasted one time, right? And I basically went to go retire to my room. And so when I went to my bedroom, because we were having a party at my house, well, I guess my aunt's house, basically, and...
Oh, where did you go?
Me? Oh, I'm still in the area that I was digging.
Would you come here?
Where are you? Are you down or up?
At the house?
You're at the house? What's wrong?
It's You remember that flash of lightning?
Yeah.
I think there's a.
Oh no, you have. Oh, you have the 4 horsemen after you, don't you?
I think so. There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Skeleton horses.
Hmm.
Yep, don't got it. Don't got mine.
Yeah. We can actually mount the horses if we preserve them and just kill the skeletons. I died.
Oh, man. Oh, you died?
Yep.
Wait.
I don't have any armor.
I killed the horse. Oh, oops.
That's alright. We can tame horses too.
Okay, we got 2 horses.
You got 2 skeletal horses?
Skeleton horses.
We just need to corral them now. I believe you don't need a saddle to ride them either. I believe. I'm not sure. I could be wrong on that. But I think they obey you just by riding them. So we can probably just hop them into the corral that's near here. And I think the skeletal horses also do have passive armor as well, I believe. I think. It's either armor or health. I can't remember. There you go. Then we have 2 horses. Nice.
A bow power 2.
But back to my story of when I got messed up. So I had, for reference, I had drank 3 shots of vodka, a shot of tequila, 4 Smirnoff beers, and I have at least taken 7 hits from a bong. And it was some strong stuff. It was indica. And I eventually had to retire to my room because I was so fucked up that I literally could not function. I basically went up to my room. Apparently, I had woken up and vomited, but I don't remember this at all. But apparently, while I was passed out, I don't remember this because I was so just out of it. My cousins came up to my room. My oldest cousin basically jumped up and slapped me on the face as hard as he could. And apparently my only reaction, apparently woke up, was I just put my hand on my face and just went, and then passed the fuck back out. Oh, it's my cousin did something else. This one of my cousin's cousins. I'm not related to him, but my cousin is. We were stacking beer cans on his forehead, and this one dude's forehead, which was my cousin's cousin, and we were just stacking beer cans on his forehead, just to see how high we could stack it up. And when we left to go get more alcohol, we came back and they were still stacked on his forehead. Like, he was out. Like, he was just not even there anymore. Like, he just left his body to another plane of existence. Like, this is the one thing I wish, is like, some people, if they give me a chance, I can be very fun, I can be very cuddly, and I can party hard. Like, this is the one thing I know how to do. I know how to chug. Like, I know how to chug. I will get sick, but... Not quite familiar with it, but yeah, I'm not quite familiar with it. Right.
And so we all go home because like we're all past.
Right. Illegals. Illegal seagull. Right. Ow, zombie. Why?
And then I got
Mm.
So like I drunk so much, I cried. Like I sat there for 3 hours and cried.
Me, I get very happy.
Like my friend was like trying to cheer me up.
I don't want to switch because I already have
Like
pretty
they were
good
just like me and I
in
did
the
a
two
little
guns I
bit,
have.
but like it was so much.
I am the happiest drunk you'll ever meet. I've also gotten.
One time I wasn't like really, really drunk, but I was drunk.
Right.
Tipsy, and me and my friend fell into the bathtub. I had to go in there, and I didn't want to go in there alone. So it's not me. I was tipsy.
Right.
And she sat on the
What prescription? I thought you were out.
I think it was sink, either sink or the tub.
Mm.
And so I don't know what I was doing, and I went and sat on the tub. So she came over and sat with me, and we're still giggling, and she falls over and like grabs me, and we both fall into the tub. And we stay there for like 10, 15 minutes giggling because we can't get out.
Right. Man, I have so many stories about when my cousins got me drunk. Like, I've actually gotten so drunk one time, and this is why they say not to drink and drive, that I was waving my hand in front of my... I was, like, looking around. I was probably also... I think I was also smoking some weed at the same time. But I was so fucked up that I basically stuck my hand in front of me, and when I moved my hand side to side, I would see 5 copies of my hand moving. Like, it was a fucking rainbow. Like... like... It's like, yeah, it's just like, if you're starting to see, like, everything start, like, I've seen multiple of everything. I've seen 5 of everything. Like, I would see, like, 5 of my cousins, like, apparitions next to each other. I was like, oh, fuck, man, I am fucked up.
Oh my god.
Mind you, I don't drink that much either. But, you know someone can chug very well if even their cousins who drink regularly are like, holy shit, slow the fuck down. And we're drinking out of the same bottle. We're basically having a chugging contest so you can chug more. And I finished like maybe 60% of that bottle. Maybe not. It was probably like more closer to like 55% of that bottle. He finished like 45% of that bottle. And mind you, he was already drinking before that, and I'm just like, let's fucking go. Give me the vodka. My alcohol choice is vodka. I like my potato-based alcohols. Like, it's a good mixer drink. That's 100%, like, undeniable. It's an amazing mixer. So you might like Hypnotic then. I don't know if you've had Hypnotic, but it's like a blue vodka. It's like my personal favorite. It's very sweet and tasty.
It's like a blue.
Demolisher.
It's like a blueberry vodka.
Isn't it like in a... Does it kind of look like a potion bottle? Just like, it's like really fat in the bottom and goes really skinny neck. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's Hypnotic. That's my favorite vodka. It's not a very good mixer vodka, but as like a standalone drink, it's really good. Like, I love myself some Hypnotic. Like, if I ever got sponsored by like any alcohol company, I'd be like, give me Hypnotic, please. Like, there's actually this one YouTuber, I think he actually is sponsored by quite a lot of alcohol companies, because that's all he does. Is like, basically, I don't know if you've seen his channel, but what he does is he puts stuff in a jar with different kinds of alcohol. And he's done it so much that he was able to make his own vodka brand, which I think is called, Vodoka, I think is what it's called. Or Dovka or something, I don't remember. It's something with like... It's something that sounds very similar to vodka, I know that much. Oh my god. What the fuck? A baby zombie can ride a pig and make it start trying to kill you. What the hell? Baby zombies can ride anything. They're freaking wizards. A pig's trying to murder me. I'm not okay. Help. I need an adult. I'm not okay.
You'll be okay.
I just need some encouragement, some head pats, and I'll be okay. That's another aspect about me is I am very much just a cat. Like I remember when I actually did, I've dated only one person in person, and when I dated them, the one thing I already knew for a fact I would probably do this if I dated anyone in person, and this is why I have to find someone who likes cats as well, because if yeah, because I straight up act like a cat when I'm with someone when I'm like in person. Because I will like straight up like lay down next to them and just start nuzzling up to them and like cuddling up to them and stuff like that, just like a cat would. Like my two favorite things are head pats and having my head scratched. I'm just very much a cat in a human's body. Which is why whenever I play Skyrim I always pick Khajiit, because a Khajiit is pretty much what I am.
I'm back.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Where have you been? You have been quiet for so long.
Yeah, I went to talk to my mom and stuff.
Ah.
And then in-game store. So I can get a special
Welcome, Book. I have macaroni.
Seek and destroy.
Sadly, no chicken strips. I don't know if you heard all the conversation me and Fire were having.
No.
But that's another thing too, is I could probably make some YouTube shorts off the outfits that I've designed. My only worry is that I'll probably get copyright striked by the clothing manufacturers. But I think if I disclose that it's like I just designed the outfit but not the clothes, then maybe I'll be fine. Not entirely sure. Because that's another sad part, is another easy way for you to get views on your Twitch or your YouTube channel is to do TikTok or YouTube Shorts. So then it lets people see your content, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of a sad fact, but it's a fact. I'm still honestly thinking about the outfit that I want to design for you, because I kind of have an idea for some gloves. I'm thinking of kind of reusing one of the gloves that you said that you liked for the outfit. But at the same time, I'm not quite sure.
Me.
So I take it you have a very petite frame, then? Like you have a small frame instead of like someone who's like more on the bigger, bulkier side? Because with quality fashion, that kind of also might make it a lot easier to get clothes that might fit you. Because I remember you said you had an issue with the corset that didn't fit because you were too small. Because that might honestly make it a lot easier for me to find clothes that can fit you if you're much smaller. Because that's the downside to Lolita fashion, is it's meant for small people, not larger people. Like that's kind of like that's kind of the whole point of Lolita, is Lolita is meant to be known as small, petite, and adorable.
I wear a small
Okay.
I don't remember like the size.
Right.
Sounds like fun.
I wear a 1 in girls.
Just talking to your
I always found it so weird how men's sizing for pants were so different than when females. When I was trying to look into clothing, that's something that made no sense. I mean, to be fair, I didn't understand clothing to begin with when it came to pants. There's like 30s, 40s, and that stuff.
Well,
like-
mainly for me, it depends on the fabric or
Right.
company. Usually I'm a size, yeah,
see-
usually I'm a size 14, but some companies make their,
Clothes stretchy.
or tight, I guess.
You want me to send you two an invite?
And
Now see, this is something I would love to be able to do if I actually had the money to design my outfits from scratch. I would love to make it out of a fabric that is both soft, breathable, and comfortable, but also elastic and stretchy. So that
I
way,
know how to sew.
you can,
Be a clothing designer.
so my idea for the fabric I'd love to use is it's soft like silk, it's stretchy like, not latex, what's the, spandex. It's stretchy like spandex.
Why do you say like that?
I don't know, because I know latex. I don't know, but latex was the first thing that came to mind. But no, it's stretchy like spandex, because spandex, latex. They're similar words.
Don't use latex.
No, I had,
I'm somewhat allergic. It's
I
mainly
have-
down there.
yeah. Yeah, no, I would, but, because I
Mine
also want to
is
make
just latex down in the ladies. Yeah.
because I would like to ideally make clothes that anyone could wear. You know what I mean? Like if someone, so it's like our mediums can technically fit a small, medium, or a large person because it stretches, but when it stretches, it also doesn't compress the person. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's kind of like a one size fits all kind of situation where it's like anyone can wear our clothes because it's all designed to fit everyone. Because that's the worst thing you can have happen is buy an outfit online and it not actually being the right size, but if I design my clothes, ideally, regardless of what size you purchased, it should fit. But it will always be stuck at like, it'll be shrunken down to a certain size, but it can also expand with relative ease without really compressing the person and fit comfortably.
With a guy playing.
Because I've seen clothes that do this. I know they exist. They're just an absolute pain to find.
And then there's some funny ass dog animal videos from it.
But I think a lot, you two can also agree, like having an outfit that like when you buy it, it's just like it fits perfectly right out of the package. Just like,
Fucking just get rid of.
ain't nothing better when an
The dog's
outfit
arm and goes,
fits your figure perfectly.
real fucking quick. It's hilarious. as fuck.
Because if the outfit's too big, sometimes it can look too poofy. If it's too small, then it can constrict you and blah.
What has the world come to? Among Us.
Okay, so I finished the
Oh no. My worst nightmare.
The what?
the mob farm.
Yeah, I did see that you finished off the roofing.
But I don't know what to do next because I've never built a mob farm.
Okay, so since the mob farm is finished, the next step is actually to, technically we need iron, so the only real thing we can do for now is this. I just need some half slabs, and I'm going to show you. So for this design, it's going to be a manual mob farm, so we're going to have to kill the mobs ourselves. But on the upside, we're going to get a lot of XP from it, and we can easily just farm them for like resources we need, such as rotten flesh, string, maybe some other things we might need. So the easiest thing to do is basically just like dig out a trench around it. So you can kind of stand a little bit lower than it.
Gold or any apples.
I do not.
I see the sunglasses. That's all I see from you. Animals, I just see sunglasses.
What is Carl talking about?
I have no idea. This is why I
I
get.
have a friend
This is why I keep trying to tell him. Like he gets very loud, but he does not believe me.
got like 10 more
And then he gets upset when I get loud, but I get loud very rarely. Cause
Yeah, what did you just get from the dirt?
it's flint. You use it to make flint steels.
Alright, let's get this.
Yeah, so this is gravel. It looks like dirt, but it's actually gravel. That's what tripped me up when I first saw it as well. I'm just trying to make it to where we have ease of access up here while trying to do this.
You can get a fire. I can do mission 2 and 3.
I just heard a creeper fall and just about had a mini heart attack.
Who the fuck is beating the ship?
Yeah, because what I'm trying to do now is just trying to push this stuff back. Not like insanely far back, but back away enough.
Are we using this for or no?
Not really. If you have dirt, we can probably fill in that cave there just to make it get out of the way so we have more space, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. 'Cause I don't know how many times I've followed it.
Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah,
them follow it.
like the best thing to do, honestly, is not to just cover up the top because mobs can spawn down here. Is honestly fill it in with like blocks, like gravel, dirt, anything you have. Because the last thing we need is for mobs to spawn down here, because that's going to take away from the mob grinder, if that makes sense. So it's going to be a bit of a process to fill it in, but once we fill it in, we don't have to worry about it anymore.
You want to hand me the
I didn't mean just use like dirt and stuff like that. I still got a whole bunch of dirt that I still got to like get rid of. So I do hear that the mob grinder is working though, which is good. As you can guess, I played way too many hours in Minecraft. I guess I still have a shit ton of cobblestone, so I'll just use some of the cobblestone I have. Carl, why are you watching a song about balls?
The biggest balls of the world.
Stuck. I don't think Viper is streaming. I know that I am.
I'm not.
Okay. I'm still assuming you have dirt as well. Okay, so we're gonna use dirt for the final layers, just so grass can grow over it so it kind of looks natural. Like, it doesn't matter if it looks unnatural underneath. And, I mean, we're not gonna be going down there anytime soon. But I eventually want to remove all this stone and replace it. Yeah, it's just gonna take time. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to doing projects like this. This is normal to me. I always do a lot of terraforming in Minecraft. I don't know why. I always do. It's just what I do. I'm a dwarf. Yes. Yeah, because like if we don't have to remove all of it, we can just remove the top layers of all of it. Because another advantage too is we can get enough cobblestone to do stuff. So right now, what I'm just trying to like make it to where we can get into this mob grinder relatively easily. So we just have to be one layer below, just so we can get down and hit the mobs. Because there's a specific thing you have to do for a mob grinder to work. Otherwise, you can get smacked by the mobs, and that's what you don't want to have happen. But the mobs can also escape the mob grinder if you don't have it built correctly. Which is another big issue. Okay, I finally got it down to a layer. That should be the layer for the mob grinder. That's a shovel. But I like having people that I can play Minecraft with now. I am happy.
This feels like a D&D moment everyone has probably felt.
Here, I have some shovels. Don't ask why I have so many shovels. I just have a lot of shovels on hand.
I sent the thing to the group chat, and I think everyone who's played at least some D&D probably has experienced this problem with one thing or another. What? You son of a bitch.
Hey, language, Carl. Ah, spider! Maybe.
I'm not just a bitch. I'm a bitch with a backstory.
What the fuck did I just hear? I'm not just a bitch. I'm a bitch with a backstory. Like, what the fuck? Alright there, friend. I was not expecting to hear that from you.
I'm glad.
And that's the last thing I was expecting to hear from one of your TikToks. Now, another advantage too about the mob grinder too is it'll actually take up some of the mob spawns, so mobs won't spawn in the general area as much. Which is another big advantage.
Oh god! Oh god! My eyes are... God, I just looked at the fucking screen. You ass! This is torture. Dude, I have no idea. I think it's standard.
Here we go.
Oh, this is just pure... This is like... Doom guy...
I think he's suffering. Carl, suffer quieter.
Brandon, turn around real quickly.
What the
I say
hell?
It's a
hi.
fucking it's a challenge card in Alien Isolation.
Why does it look like a
It looks like
90s
Doom.
art? It does not look like Doom. Because Doom was 16-bit. That's like 24-bit.
I made a chest for food, and you could put coal in there.
Okie dokie.
Oh god, I don't know if I got this. Oh, it's so...
Okay. I'm gonna go harvest more dirt real quick.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna go back to my terraforming. If you want to, something you could do is, one of the, I guess, big things trying to build like an actual official, like a barn as one thing that we could always use to actually start farming farm animals.
If you plug an item, it doesn't look that bad.
Another thing we could always go for is another, like a storage house. Which can also be which we can also double down with the barn being a storage house as well for food, crops, and other things of the sort.
Where the... At least the hurricane sensor is still working normal. I would kill...
Yeah, I'm just killing animals for food.
Oh, good
Cooking
dokie.
it.
I have some pig head. So I'm curious, what anime characters of the same gender do you simp for the most? I am kind of curious, because I only have one. And I don't, have you, either of you two watched the seven Deadly Sins? So, do you know, so you know when King turns into his fairy king form, right? Where he kind of looks like a prince? That is the only male anime character that I simp for.
You already know who I simp. Sailor Mars.
So what female characters do either of you two simp for? Curious.
Sailor Mars.
Sailor Mars. Do you have one,
she's
Fire?
mommy.
Elizabeth?
Big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy.
My female simp in Seven Deadly Sins is Deanne.
Well, yeah.
I have a thing for giant women. I just have a thing for giant women.
I want to see
Like, what's even funnier is the husband of Vexoria, the Sun Eater, has a thing for giant women when she showed a picture inside their house. Also, I have more dirt for you. Inside his office, you can see a poster that literally says "Attack of the 50-Foot Woman" on his wall, literally right next to the door that enters into his office, showing that he has a thing for really big women as well. Well, I guess not. I guess it would be tall women would be the correct word, because big can be taken in many different ways. I mean, I like big women in general, in every sense of the words. But you know, I thought that was just funny. It's like, I think there's a reason why those two are together. She likes being large snake woman. He likes large women. It's like, yes, it works.
Not mommy.
what?
She's got that mommy dom energy on lock. Like, seriously, like, my brain melts whenever I watch one of her videos. Like, there's this one VTuber that she was doing a video with. She had to drink water, and Vexoria would just keep doing things that were lewd. And so she couldn't drink her water. Like, at the end of the video, too, she says, "I got you all wet and I didn't even have to do anything." Because she made her spill water on herself. It's like, Vexoria, you know what you were doing. You know exactly what you were doing. Yeah, no, she is. A lot of female VTubers I'm noticing are very lewd and lustful for one another. Like, a lot of VTubers lust for one another. It's just like, there is definitely not a coincidence here that a lot of VTubers are attracted to one another. Like, I know one VTuber a lot of people go after is Melody is one. There's two VTubers that I recently found that I actually really like. Vexoria being one, Milky's being one. Shy Lily, I love Shy Lily. She's so freaking adorable. She also has the most face tracking of any VTuber that I've seen, and I don't think it's because of the rig or the rigger. She was actually explaining to where it's like, you have to put more expression into your... you have to do more expression yourself to bring more expression out of your model. Which kind of makes sense at the same time, because it is tracking your facial expressions, so the more emotion you add to your facial expressions, the more it can track you much easier. So it's kind of cool that she kind of explained that, because I kind of did not know that beforehand, so it's like, cool. I know a little bit more now. I still also have not eaten all my macaroni, it's gone cold.
I felt that.
Yeah, that's another reason why I also want to design my clothing line. Cause he's a creep. He's got that creep laugh. Like, that's one thing I tell. That's why I call him, like, a perv and a creep and stuff like that. Because he honestly does have that creep laugh sometimes. Yeah, he just goes, it's like, bad touch? Bad touch. Can we go with that?
I found this cool build. It's a site build, and I posted in the chat. And it's
I do have some dirt, so I'm gonna try and help you deal with this up here.
there's a site build.
My fingers kind of have just become numb.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, like, I don't really get pain in my finger. I play this long usually. Like, that's one thing I always tell people too, is like, I play video games all the time just because I have nothing to do. If I was dating someone, my entire focus would just be them. Like, if they worked... Yeah. Like...
Well, the way this guy has the build set up.
I would kind of, one of my favorite things I would love to do is do this thing where I've seen some couples do it. I've also seen videos of a lewd version of couples doing it, just because I go to a lot of different lewd websites. But it's basically where it's like the couple, to where it's like the girlfriend or whatever, boyfriend, or you know, whatever the exception is. They're not exactly gamers, but they enjoy watching their significant other play video games, so they'll like have them sit in their lap, or they'll just like sit in their significant other's lap, which is like, I wish I had someone to do that with. I like being cut. I like cuddles. I mean, it's like if I had a significant other than I played video games, it's like, hey, let me hop on with you.
Like, I would love for him to, like, hop on with me, but, like, I don't have another
I love
time
more
or,
pain. I'm a high level admiral.
I don't have another,
Um,
Fucking hula hoop?
controller?
yeah, I mean, I have another controller, but, like, I don't have another account.
I'm gonna play as Dina Mars.
I mean, if he got his own, if he has his own console, if you linked your your PS4 account to that console, he'd get free PS Plus, so he could go play games online as well.
There's like fucking 4 rows.
So he wouldn't like have to do 2 things of memberships, just do the one. But then he could just play with you. But he also just might not be an absolute gamer.
Yeah.
He gets pissed.
Oh no.
He gets pissed off pretty quickly.
That's my main thing, is I have a lot of anger issues. I've gotten a little bit better. But mainly my anger issues were just because I kind of, my backstory isn't exactly the best, which is exactly why my VTuber's backstory isn't the happiest. It's almost like I designed my VTuber to mirror my actual existence, which is utter pain and sadness.
And Hero.
But,
You
Oh.
know, Dirk.
my game just crashed.